Fantastic scenes as the Flying Scotsman made a return to Yorkshire after a decade-long restoration project. The iconic engine is now at its new home at the National Railway Museum in York, where too is Mr Mitchell, who's had the best day at work ever, and the day's not over yet, John.
What a wonderful day I've had, and I'm still amazed at the number of people who came out along the line side to see her. She's still simmering away there, as you can see, and I'm going to have a word now with Paul Kirkman, who's a director here at the National Railway Museum. Paul, £4.2 million, it's a lot of money, isn't it?
It's a lot of money, yeah, but like you said yourself, when you see the number of people who are out there today enjoying it, it's the world's most famous locomotive and it's back on the tracks again, so I think it's worth it.
10 years since I was last here looking at her in completion, if you like. It's a long time.
It's been a long time, and there's been a few dead ends and wrong turns along the way, but in the end we've got there. It's been one of the most thorough and solid restorations of a locomotive there's ever been, so again, really worth it, I think.
Okay, well, next to you is Colin Green from Riley and Sons, who's had the wonderful job of well, fettling her basically. It's been a long time, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's took a long time. We've done a very extensive overhaul on the boiler, and then we had to look at the chassis. We've basically done major heart surgery on the chassis. We had to cut the front end off in front of the big wheels, the front set of front wheels for layman's terms. Actually put a new section in at the front and mount all the cylinders and re-engineer everything. So yeah, it's a big task.
And how long is she going to last, briefly?
As long as it's maintained and looked after and driven well, it'll give a few years service.
Okay,
yeah.
well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Here's a driver now. You can tell he's a driver. He's got his face covered in soot. Look at that. This is Noel Hartley. You've got the best job in the world, haven't you? Very briefly.
Yeah, I think I have, really. Yeah, I mean, I've spent the day on the footplate of Flying Scotsman. What could be better? Yeah.
Yeah. Where does the coal come from now?
We get it from either Scotland or sometimes Russia. So it's good quality stuff, though.
Excellent, thank you very much. Well, you know, we can be very, very proud of her. She was born and bred in Yorkshire. Back to you in the studio.
Oh, thanks very much indeed, John. He's got his camp bed there, he's staying there.
I know. Well, you've been sending us your pictures of the Flying Scotsman, and here are just a few. Chris Novak sent in this picture of a classic train going past Arksey Crossing near Doncaster.
And here's another two as it passes this crossing, Schaff Home. These two sent in by Jay Strutt.
Emma Baxter says she was trying to thumb a lift to work and missed the train.
Now, Mick Draper spotted the train in Scarborough on Tuesday, that's it. No, this is Demi Lamming, isn't it, sent in this one as it steamed along the track at Fernwood near Newark.
And I think we need to just mention one person who actually had rather a problem today.
It was Ryan Allen from Spilsby who waited all day to capture the moment that the Flying Scotsman passed through the village of Little Bytham in Lincolnshire. Look what happened. A train went the other way. Oh.